Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. You guys might need to check your emails if you haven't played Modern Warfare in a bit, because apparently Infinity Ward or Activision or somebody is sending out surveys to ask players what would get them playing Modern Warfare again. This, to me, is interesting. In the survey, it literally says what, if anything, would convince you to start playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 again. And in it, it lists several things like in-game modes, multiplayer maps, new modes, new challenges, if there's a difficulty setting in Spec Ops, if spawn logic stuff was fixed, if weapon balance was fixed, and one of my favorites, if match balance issues were resolved, i.e. skill-based matchmaking. But the thing is, all of this stuff seems pretty derivative, honestly, because anybody at Infinity Ward, especially the communications manager who is on Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube, ought to know everything that the community is saying. And to me, it seems pretty weird to send out a survey because Infinity Ward, for the first time in all of my time in the Call of Duty community, you have done something that hasn't been done yet, and that is unite the community. We are all in agreement. We all understand what's wrong with this game and how this game is garbage in many aspects. However, we all agree in what would make it better. Of course, there's the skill-based matchmaking that I mentioned, but then there's the mini-map red dots. There is more map variety and just better maps overall, which I know it's difficult to do. And then we've got dead silence. It needs to be a perk or at least heavily buffed. These four things everybody agrees on. There is unanimous agreement in those four things. So to me, sending out a survey is derivative, it's redundant, it's unnecessary, and it's a waste of resources. However, the only reason I can see them doing this is to get the people who aren't on Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube. And honestly, we could be seeing a major change here. This is... look, I do not want to put any hope, any faith, any trust in Infinity Ward and Activision. In fact, I was going to make a video, and I still might make a video, about whether or not the people at Infinity Ward genuinely need to be fired, because I think that's a relevant conversation to have currently. However, with this survey, it almost seems like Activision or Infinity Ward are looking for a different answer, or they're looking for justification of the Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube community's answers. It almost seems like before they make any sort of huge design choice decision, they want to make sure that not only is the perhaps vocal minority people on YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, know what they want, but perhaps they also want to hear from the lesser known people, the people who casually get on, who actually check their emails, who have a 9-to-5, who don't play very often, of why they don't play and why they aren't enjoying it. And maybe this could be the thing to where everyone says, well, the spawns aren't good, the weapons aren't good, the minimap, the dead silence, the skill-based matchmaking is just so harsh, that if everybody says this unanimously, then it is almost like Infinity Ward has no other choice. It is almost like Activision has no other choice than to force Infinity Ward's hand to make these specific changes, because you can argue that the Reddit, Twitter, YouTube community is a vocal minority. However, when you send out an email to everybody and everybody gets this email, then that's kind of the general population that plays your games. I mean, I know it's not the perfect representation, but that is better than what a lot of people have, or it's a better statistic than just Reddit, YouTube, and Twitter. So I appreciate them doing this, and I take this as a good sign, even though it seems really redundant. So I have not received this email. I've checked multiple times, I've searched, can't find it. It's probably because I'm still playing this game, unfortunately. However, if you guys have received this email, please do the community a favor and voice your opinion. It seems like almost every single one of these boxes that they put up here could be checked off, and honestly, It seems really weird that we have to give him this feedback in this way, but hey, whatever works, whatever gets the ball rolling, I am completely down with it. Make sure to check if match balancing issues were resolved, because that's definitely skill-based matchmaking. As well as, I guess there's a if multiplayer allowed me to vote on maps. You know, that's a good. There's some good stuff in here. So please go check out that survey, send it to Activision or Infinity Ward, and just complete it. Get the ball rolling. Your vote counts. You're one person, but you can make a difference. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Or you could try. I don't know. Finward seems pretty stubborn, like they have a little stick up their butt about this stupid mini-map and the skill-based matchmaking. We're not getting into it. That's all I have time for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till the next absolutely beautiful Modern Warfare morning. I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.